Hey, what's up guys? It's Kevin here with Fandroid.com at Mobile World Congress, taking a look at the brand new announced Samsung Galaxy S2 right there. You see, compared to the original Samsung Galaxy S right there, you'll notice some immediate differences in the hardware. The first being it's a much larger, or not much larger, but a larger 4.3-inch screen compared to the Samsung Galaxy S's 4.0-inch screen. It's also a newer screen. It's the same that we've seen on the Samsung Infuse 4G, the same as the 4G LTE for Verizon. It's the Super AMOLED Plus. So, just checking out the two phones side by side, you'll notice how thin the new S2 is. The exact measurement, I think it's 8.49 millimeters. They're calling it the world's thinnest. And so that's kind of a comparison between the two. 8-megapixel camera. Original Galaxy S had the 5-megapixel camera. You have a 2-megapixel front-facing camera. I think this was a 1.3 on the original Galaxy S. So if you go into the phone, you'll kind of see just the difference in the software. This is running on Android 2.3 Gingerbread, and this is going to be 2.1, so not even on Froyo. In some places you got 2.2 on there. So you'll see some of the additions that we have in the S2. They've switched up with their media hub, and they've actually split it out into 4 new areas of interest. So you have your social hub and your music hub and your readers hub and your game hub. So that's going to be your areas to access your music and book and gaming content. This is a new Touchwiz interface. It's Touchwiz 4.0. Customizable. You can kind of move things around and do what you need to do with them. So that's pretty cool. What else is there with this thing?
Near-field communications.
Oh yeah, the near-field. That's another big difference between the original and the new one. Is thanks to that new Android 2.3 operating system, they can take advantage of Google's additions for near-field communications, NFC. So it's got an NFC chip in there that's going to let you use this phone as a method of payment. You can, I mean, not necessarily widespread yet, but they're trying to make this a more mainstream thing where you'll be able to go into a store and swipe your phone across a payment area, and you can pay for your whatever you need, pay for anything, kind of just act like a credit card. So this will be linked up to a bank account or to any sort of account. And just
2 quick questions. Put them side by side again, the original Galaxy S, and look at the different. Stylistically, there's the silver like rim almost on the original Galaxy. I'm kind of curious, like, is everything the same on all the sides? Like, if you look at the top,
they moved the charging port. Looks like you're gonna get the charging ports now at the bottom.
I like that more.
But you still have your 3.5 millimeter headset jack. Your volume rocker is still over here, opposite your power button right there. They still kind of keep the little bump up back here. You get your speakerphone's been moved down here from up there, so
mostly the same.
But yeah.
And then can you put both of the screens, check the brightness on them, and just put them manually to full brightness? And let's just see if we can tell the difference. It's tough to tell over video, especially with converting. You gotta take it off automatic first. All the way up.
Let me make sure this one's at its highest brightness. Display.
So you tag it carousel in order to make it appear in there, right?
So the screen is not, I guess, only supposed to be brighter, but also more sharp.
Brighter, and they've redone the way that they they use what they're called a real stripe matrix for their pixels, which actually allows them to kind of cram a little bit more in there. So they're going for not necessarily an overhaul in resolution. There's not going to be too much of a bump up in your actual screen pixel resolution, but they're increasing it in other areas.
I think it's supposed to save battery life too. There's like power consumption.
Yeah, it's supposed to have an improved talk time and standby time over the original Galaxy S, even though it's using that dual-core processor inside, the 1 gigahertz dual-core processor. It's got a 1650 milliamp hour battery in there. So.
Records in HD, 1080p, plays in HD, 1080p. I think that's pretty much it. So it's it's got a dual-core processor. So it's a faster, bigger, brighter, and better version.
Well, it's a lot of incremental increases. It's definitely just a step up, but it's a lot of major improvements just from playing around it for a little bit. I mean, definitely it is a step up from the original Galaxy S, and a very cool phone to watch out for. So
Sweet.
that's the Samsung Galaxy S2 here at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, Spain, 2011. No word on when this will be coming out, but it'll probably be within the next year, probably 6 months or so. I don't know, maybe sooner, but
Fandroid.com.
check it out.